Thanksgiving is almost upon us, but it's not too late to whip up some new recipes.
Yes, Lori Wallace is live with some dishes that will get you to save some time and some money. We like saving both of those.
We really do. Good morning, you guys. Yeah, I'm hanging out with Patty here in Folsom, talking about Thanksgiving, and we want to start with sides because everyone's getting ready to, go over the recipes, look in the old recipe book, see what they're going to make, but don't get too glued to what the recipe says.
Right. The shelves are emptying quickly, so Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner. So, yeah, I have some ideas that are, like you said, don't get locked into the same old recipe, or feel free to make a few changes. So I'm starting with mashed potatoes. So I like to use the red and yellow potatoes because they're pretty. You don't need to peel them. I just steam them a little bit in the microwave with a little bit of broth, mash them. Then you can add some milk. I love Crystal Creamery because it's local and it's all local farmers. Okay, so always milk and butter, but you can also add sour cream, of course. You can go with buttermilk even. On my website I have buttermilk mashed potato recipe. You can go with cream, half and half. But my fun thing that I just tried this year is I pureed some of the Crystal cottage cheese till it's really smooth and mix that in with my potatoes. There's a little sample.
I would never think to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try the little sample over here.
Yes.
Okay, I expect the same celebration that the dog got when he got his food. Let me see. Oh, that's really good. Is this a cottage cheese?
Yes. Yeah.
Really good. Okay.
Yay!
Oh, good job, Lori. Good job. Good job.
So then I have some stuffing here, and once again, if the recipe calls for like a loaf of French bread, don't worry about it. You can use anything you have on hand. I have naan bread in here. I've got some pretzel rolls.
Wow.
I've got some sourdough.
A little bit of everything.
Mix and match, and it tastes great too. So it's a budget tip as well.
Yeah, and it looks really pretty.
And I also have some nice pieces of Modi apple in. This is our favorite new apple grown on Grand Island in the Delta. Super crunchy, not too sweet, not too tart, so it's perfect for cooking.
Okay, I love the idea of using all the different breads. I bet it's delicious.
Yep.
Okay, and then last but not least, I've joked about this on the show for years now that when my husband goes to the store for Thanksgiving, I'm like, get the sweet potatoes. He's like, which ones? And he always comes home with the white ones, and I always freak out because I want the orange ones, but you use both.
I use both along with some more of the Modi apples because the flavor is perfect. So I actually like using both too. The orange ones are pretty, but I like the white ones better because they're not so sweet. So I actually cooked it with a little bit of butter, some apple juice that I made from the Modi apples, and a little amaretto.
Looks so good. And then you sprinkled some almonds on top?
I did. So super easy, a little bit of cinnamon just to spice it up a little bit. So just super, super tasty, super easy. So
Yeah, I feel like this is a better choice than covered in marshmallows and brown sugar. I'm just saying.
you know what? That's what everybody says. This is a no marshmallow zone. But if you wanted to buy a can of potatoes, that's okay too. But here's something else that might save you some money. So Crystal Creamery is turning 120 years old, and they have a contest. So go to their website, choose your favorite appetizer. There's 4 to pick from, and you could win a $120 gift card.
Well, look at that.
Nice.
All right, Patty, thanks for that. Coming up next hour, we're talking main dish, that turkey right there. It's getting a little late if you haven't defrosted, so Patty has some tips for you there. Plus dessert if you're not planning on that traditional pie. So we'll talk about that coming up while I finish my mashed potatoes.
Yay!
Yay! Good girl. Good girl. Way to go.
Thanks, Lori.